Alright, so this is a suggestion via donation. The name of the song is Well Runs Dry. This is coming from the artist or group Evidence. Let's go and check it out, guys.
What you gonna do when your well runs dry?
Alright, so we have a sample.
Before any kind of a recovery is possible,
6 straight months.
remember this day, beginning at the
And
end.
new jobless claims are down. 623,000 people filed for unemployment benefits last week. That's compared to
The sense of my soul being competed for and torn apart. Money is the underpinning of our society.
Here on out, you're looking at another Great Depression.
This last year has been disastrous financially.
Yo, times have dried and the well went first. Starving to death, nah, I think I'm dying of thirst. I get inspired on a momentary basis. A live wire, been flown so many places. For various faces, like I never knew the mob. I was married to the Matrix. I'm making placements, but living in my basement. So what's a verse if I ain't really say shit? I pay the mortgage in the store.
I mean, you say a lot. I mean, you're pointing out a lot of things that are going on in our current society. Are we in a recession? Are we in a depression? Right? Are our finances as good as the government for some reason thinks they are, to the point where they're absolutely maintaining a absurd interest rate? Yeah. I mean, you're right, bro. Period. No issue so far. Absolutely. Let's talk finance. Let's get it.
So what's a verse if I ain't really say shit? I pay the mortgage in the storage and it keep pouring. Can't afford it, so I gotta keep on touring. Trying to make a record in between was never foreign, but I'm familiar when there's no way to avoid it. No way I was loyal to believing in cream, but when the well runs dry, we go beyond our means and above. Most are really.
Yeah, you can definitely tell based off of what's going on with credit card debt currently. Look at that, right? Everyone is trying to just maintain in an absolute inflationary environment while trying to just stay, living how they were living, right? Like, so for example, if people would stop spending, Jerome Powell, basically the head of the Federal Reserve, would absolutely lower the interest rate. But he says, oh, what's the problem? If you guys are fine with 30%, almost 30% interest rate on credit cards, and over 60% of subprime, credit card users, for example, are late on the payment. I mean, if you're fine with that interest rate, then why would we lower interest rates and make things better for the rest of America? I don't know. Let's just keep spending and charging on our credit cards. All right, we're here.
But I'm familiar when there's no way to avoid it. No way I was loyal to believing in cream, but when the well runs dry, we go beyond our means and above. Most are really just looking for love, and shed a tear don't mean you know the sound of a dove.
When the well runs dry and the people go home, and it's the end of the song, and tears won't fall, so you just can't cry when the well runs dry. Like the car stop running and the checks stop coming. Somebody let the sun in. When your cards decline, give it one more try. Till the well runs dry.
Mom was old school and I was just a child. Never knew
The chorus is solid.
that when she died it would have me acting wild, have me acting crazy, maybe out of my mind, but never lazy. We running on ball time. A leader for no reason. Used to start up a cause. Just believing in my odds came a part of my laws. Went from dreaming to receiving these screaming applause. Hear nothing but believing for no reason at all. A product of apparent leaving is apparently wrong. Fuck appearances appearing here, then poof, you gone. I took a look at my life and my reflection long, and that's the same feared mirrored when I'm hearing this song.
That's super solid alliteration.
Get my life and my reflection long, and that's the same feared mirrored when I'm hearing this song. I just wanna go where I belong. I just wanna go to places where I feel strong.
2 seasons.
But where are those places right now? Unfortunately, again, we're in a terrible time. Absolutely, for everyone. Where are those places where you actually can feel as if you are, let's say, financially strong? Nowhere. I mean, unless you want to leave the United States of America, like completely leave the Western world, but still attempt to, I don't know, make some type of money in the Western world. You'll feel strong, right? But if you are making money here and living here, you're going to have a problem, right? Specifically if it's not in the 6 figures at least.
Without rain.
And I tell them why, when the fame goes the same when the well runs dry.
When the well runs dry and the people go home, and it's the end of the song, and tears won't cry when the well runs dry. Feel it. Like the car stop running and the check stop coming. Somebody let the sun in. When your car's decline, give it one more try till the well runs dry.
Yo, lack of sleep, sometimes I can't dream. Eyes so red, already tried Visine. Stacking cheddar, wasn't checking the
Yeah, bro, that sounds like stress.
amounts. Then went from savings right back down to checking accounts. I smashed the Miss Piggy Bank with the hammer out. A real hammer, not the guns that they ramble about. Develop hardship, buying in the seller's market. Almost quit smoking weed, but I better spark it.
Developed hardships buying in a seller's market. Yeah, that's crazy. That's where we are. We are absolutely, in fact, currently at this very specific moment, stuck within a seller's market. We are. And you know, that is absolutely causing a lot of the strife. But again, if people would stop spending on their credit cards, right? Our national credit card debt would drop, and then everything can kind of correct itself, right? And it's not that technically we are still in an inflationary environment. What it is that a lot of these companies are like, you guys are fine with these prices, you're still paying them, right? But in all actuality, technically, the prices should have went back down to what they were in 2018, or or close to it at least. But that's not going to happen until we can kind of escape the seller's market. But this won't be until everything crashes. We need a literal crash to kind of reset specifically housing. Because again, we are in fact in a housing market. We're in a bubble. Everything is 40% more expensive than it actually should be. And there's no real excuse for it. Why? Because we are no longer in an inflationary environment. It's these companies and these, the owners of property who have just gotten incredibly used to these absorbent prices. And again, people are still buying, so it's fine.
Then I see no evil. So weeks go by and I see no people. Trapped in a home, broke with bills trying to pay for. Wondered why the album was late. Need I say more? I love this rap, but I'm living in life. The kind that keep me up to these sleepless nights. And I don't need love, but I'm needing this mic to feed the energy that's keeping me right.
When the well runs dry and the people go home, and it's the end of the song, and tears won't fall, so you just can't cry when the well runs dry. Feel it. Like the car stop running and the check stop coming. Somebody let the sun in. When your car's decline, give it one more try till the well runs dry.
Till the wheels fall off. Till the well runs dry.
All right, guys. So the sample that's being used, I don't really see the relevance of it. It doesn't really go with the overall messaging of the song. But overall, the song sounds very good. All right. Anything that can create a conversation about what's kind of going on. But how do you tell people, hey, listen, what you're used to purchasing, you can no longer purchase it. And specifically in a place that uses a FICO, credit system. People have all these credit cards, right? How do you tell someone that they cannot afford it? Unfortunately, we are causing this ourselves, because we are, a lot of it, right? But all right, listen, let me know in the comments on the next thing from them that I should be listening to, and I will get into that as soon as I possibly can, all right? And listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.